Welcome to the Science of the Impossible, where we take on the supernatural and paranormal and use science to explain what's going on. Get ready to have your mind blown as we dive into the unknown and demystify the supernatural. This is a place where science and the supernatural collide, and the results are nothing short of amazing. So sit tight and grab some popcorn, it's time to explore the impossible. Let's start with one of the most classic supernatural staples, ghosts. We've all heard tales of haunted houses and ghostly apparitions, but what if we told you that there's a scientific explanation for what we're seeing and hearing? It's called pareidolia, and it's the phenomenon where our brains can sometimes perceive things that aren't there, like shadows or sounds. And, have you ever heard of infrasound? Low-frequency sounds that are too low for us to hear can still affect our perception and behavior, leading us to believe that we've seen a ghost. And, let's not forget the power of suggestion. A creepy story about a haunted house can easily make us see things that aren't there. And, let's not forget the potential influence of psychological factors such as fear and stress, which can also play a role in our perception of the paranormal. And now, let's move on to the topic of UFOs, something that has been the subject of much debate and speculation for years. People swear they've seen flying saucers and been abducted by aliens, but what if it's all just a big misunderstanding? Take swamp gas for example. It's a natural occurrence that can create strange lights in the sky, making people believe they've seen a UFO. Another possible explanation could be the misidentification of celestial objects, such as stars, planets, or even meteorites, as flying saucers. And, let's not forget about the possibility of hoaxes and fake sightings. It's amazing what people can do with technology these days. Additionally, military experiments or even weather balloons could explain some UFO sightings. And finally, let's talk about telekinesis, the ability to move objects with your mind. While it'd be pretty cool if we could all do that, it's more likely that what we're seeing is just sleight of hand or even a carefully orchestrated magic trick. But, have you heard of muscle reading? It's a technique used by magicians to make it seem like they're moving objects with their minds, when in reality, they're just using their muscles. And, let's not forget about the power of the placebo effect. If we truly believe we have telekinetic abilities, our minds can make it seem that way. Another possible explanation could be the influence of our subconscious, as sometimes our minds can unconsciously influence our physical movements without us even realizing it. But, don't just take our word for it, we've got the science to back it up. And that's a wrap, folk. Who would have thought that the supernatural could be explained with science? We hope you enjoyed this journey into the unknown and learned a thing or two about the science behind the impossible. Don't forget to tune in next time as we continue exploring the unknown and unraveling the supernatural mysteries. Until then, keep exploring the impossible.